Second Timothy chapter 3 and verse 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. So this is another nigga moment, right? Where, you have these wildebeests, right? These animals in the forest at it again. And who's the in the midst of who's the starter of it all? The so-called black woman, right? And her offspring, who she's raised as a single mother. This is out of the Bronx, and like I've always said, me personally, I don't like the Bronx. If I could, I would never go. I don't really go up there at all, but I've been through there and I've been up there, and it's a whole different world, man. Jake out there has completely lost their mind. So this is at a supermarket, and once I play this, you're pretty much gonna get, the gist of what I'm getting at when I say a nigga moment. So let me read. Let me read this again. This is 2 Timothy 3 and verse 13. It says, but evil men and women and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. And as we come closer to the end, you see 2/3 of our people getting worse and worse. They can't exist amongst each other. Wherever they are, they want to turn up, and they bump heads, and somebody winds up in the grave or severely, injured. This is why, we tell those of you that's in this truth, man, you gotta, depart from these niggas, man. Some of these people may be your family members, your closest friends, and the Lord said, what have righteousness to do with unrighteousness? Can two walk together except they be agreed? And it's no saving 2/3. As you can look at this woman with this black hoodie on, look at her eyes, man. You can tell she has spirits on her. And everybody that's with her, man. So let's check it out, man. Yabba Shemal Shah, willing the leg be edified. Shalom.
Literally seconds before he was slapped. The man is a security guard at Key Food, and the woman, a customer, clearly hostile.
When she came around and she hit him, and I told her, you can't do that, that's when things escalated.
That's Tina, the head cashier, who asked not to show her face. She was called into the argument to de-escalate, but that's when the crowd of regulars turned on her.
Saw my glasses hit the counter, and it was just immediate reaction.
Tina says she's never gotten into a fight before, but yesterday, her shift ended in a brawl, with customers shielding their toddlers from the chaos. But let's go back about 50.
And this is the tribes. When you go in certain of these supermarkets, they have Simeon in there, or they may have another Northern Kingdom tribe in there, and they just as lost as the Southern Kingdom. They believe that they're different, but 2/3 are gonna believe that. But this right here, this is how it all started. With this woman right here with her headphones on, these purple headphones and the gray hoodie with her fatigue jacket. She's gonna have this kid, bump into her. A product of single motherhood and single mother households, a damn YN. This is how all of this came about.
15 minutes to what started this.
Brushed against the older woman or pushed past her.
The older woman telling the younger man, you should say, "Excuse me, that's what's wrong with you kids nowadays." He said, "I'm going to call somebody for you."
After this interaction, they both went their separate ways. Or at least that's what the store thought. The teenager came back with a group of friends, angry, looking for confrontation, upset that the supermarket hadn't stepped in.
People grabbing me and pulling me to the floor and things like that, where I was like, oh.
Now, they said that the dude came back, the little bitch, right? Came back with, I guess, some more people, his mother, his sister, or whoever. And they wanted revenge because they felt like the employees in the supermarket should have stepped in and de-escalated the situation. But that's not their, responsibility, man. It's your responsibility to raise your kids with manners. This is why the Lord is going to do away with 2/3, man. You 2/3 niggas, you got to go, man.
I'm not just fighting her alone.
That pack eventually ran off. Tina was left with a chunk of her hair pulled out, a bruised back, and broken glasses. All from a fight she says she was never meant to be a part of. Things have calmed down here at the store, but the manager tells me they're working on added safety measures so something like that never happens ever again. And as for Tina, she tells me she is planning on coming back to work, but will be taking some time off. From Allerton, Jody Juliana Powell, News 12, The Bronx.
Look at her, man. Fucking demon. Now, she know damn well this damn ox. Where's she at, man? The one that's all up in the dude's face. Her right there. Dressed like a fucking man. She hit this man in the face and he restrained himself because he could have easily stomped her ass out, man. And then you got this demon in the middle of them, like she would do something. And then you got the woman right here looking like, why? Oh, why'd you do that? So this is the respect that the so-called black woman, these damn tramps have for men in general, but mainly the so-called black, Latino, and Native American man. But you see, it's coming a time where the Lord's gonna just wipe these niggas out, man. Wow. And look, the little nigga coming back in the store and all that. Let me get some, man. Because, I'm tired of you niggas, man. I'm tired of seeing you niggas. Right? Me personally, I'm tired of seeing you niggas. This is this is Second Ezra, chapter 9, in verse 22, it says, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. And these niggas are born in vain, man. These 2/3 niggas, they was just born in vain. You know? Let's rewind it. These niggas were born in vain, man. Right? It says, and let my grape be kept and my plant. For with great labor have I made it perfect, and that's the elect. Right? But these niggas right here, these are the niggas that's gonna be fuel to the fire. These are the ones that are gonna stay here and be melted. Right? Because you can't talk to these niggas, man. You can't talk to these niggas. You can't reason with them. Right? It's pointless. Completely pointless, man. And look at them. Look at this little. Look at him, man. He the one started it all. He bumped into a lady clearly in the wrong, and she said, "You should say excuse me," which you should. And he went off on her and came back with this damn bunch of monkeys, man. Right? Let's get this last one, man. This is Zechariah. Look at him. Look at him. What is really going on right here, man? This is why niggas gotta be purged. Zechariah 13:8, it says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts shall be cut off and die. Right? This is the 2 parts right here. Right? This is the 2 parts. And look at them walking out like nothing happened, man. And you know, I hope they catch them all and lock all their asses up, man. Especially this one right here, back here. She's still talking, man, looking sloppier than a goddamn bowl of spaghetti, man. It's crazy, man. Man. Zechariah 13:8 says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 3rd shall be left therein, man. So these are the 2/3 that's going to be cut off and die, man. Here it is, the gospel going out. War is about to happen in this country. It's about to be civil unrest. And you niggas still find time to fight each other. Right? Not saying that it was, their fault. The employees' fault in the supermarket, but a lot of Northern Kingdom, they are, contentious and racist toward the Southern Kingdom. So, but that's going to be there because 2/3 got to be the 2/3, man. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson to the next lesson. I'm going to say shalom.